dating?
Well, dating like exes are, yeah, I'm sorry, friends' exes.
Right.
I think that's fucking weird.
So you've never, ever, ever, you've never run into that problem at all
Oh, if anything, I've dropped friends over that,
over that
like
because
in
they
my
wanted
own
to date
life.
your ex or something like that.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
very, I'm very kind of like possessive in a way when it comes to like somebody that I actually like and like on that level.
yeah,
Like I hold that very close to me because I really like deeply value like relationships with people.
yeah,
So to have that like be thrown back in your face, honestly, I just feel like why, you know?
yeah.
Uh,
I get where a lot of people are coming from. I think people mix up who's actually their friend and who's just like an acquaintance.
yeah,
I think
definitely.
people, I think, how do you say this? Yeah, just not everyone's your friend, so I think it's okay. You just need to assess when it happens. Like, okay, is this okay or not? Obviously,
Yeah,
if you feel guilty about it, then clearly that person is your friend or something like that. Then it's not good. If it's not somebody that like that you just see every once in a while, or then I think it's okay. But I don't know.
yeah,
I feel like people are scared. Just even if they're friends on Facebook, I feel like people are scared and think like, oh, that's my friend. Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I don't think so. Like, I don't know.
yeah.
It's very situational for me.
It,
I'm not
I
doing it. Like, I'm in the high percentage that like it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm in the sensitive category.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, it's a tricky thing. It's just
Yeah,
I can get where people will get hurt and butt hurt over it, and then I think it depends on like how they broke up, stuff like that.
yeah,
You
I
know,
agree.
yeah. I don't know. When's the last time I seen you? Was it this never happened?
Yeah,
That was what,
that's
like 3 years ago or something?
something like that. Wait, pause 1 second. I'm gonna actually take the background off my thing so you can like when you have a background on your Zoom, you can't see if like people hold something up.
Oh,
Give me 1 moment.
okay.
I have the thing still.
Do you? I have mine somewhere. I'm like that. I like keeping like the little things from shows, especially like tours like that. Like I'm a little
Yes.
pack rat where I got to keep those mementos and like save them and
Yeah, I have this. I'll show you this too. Sorry. But I this is not all of the concerts I've been to because I'm a huge concert person, but I have
yes,
like
yes,
this
I want
stuff.
to do something like that.
Yeah, I just went to like Target or something and just bought this like board,
Yeah.
and it came with like a piece of cardboard, so you would able to just like place those stubs
Uh-huh.
down. So I have
Yeah, I have a
it.
grip of fucking shit. I go all the way
This,
back like I don't know, 6, 7 years of stuff.
yeah. My favorite thing that it says on this card is "Leave your phone, experience the moment. This never happened."
Yeah. Is he coming back? Because with everything that got canceled, isn't
Yeah,
he's supposed to be coming back, right?
yeah. I think it's he's coming here with the trailer, or not the trailer, Yodo? No, Lay Youth.
Hmm.
So Lay Youth, excuse me, sorry. Lay Youth is coming to the Van Buren on like the 17th of August, I want to say. And then he's playing at Cross like the day after, and the trail is going to be at
Where's
Cross.
Daniel from? Is he from here? Is he from the States or is he from
He's from Colorado, I think.
he's from Colorado? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was reading some post earlier that there's some kind of travel restriction with people from Europe or something, so everyone's expecting some more cancellations. So I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like he's originally from the United States, but I know he lives in like the Denver area.
Because I want to see Nero, and I think they're from like Europe, and they're supposed to be here next month or something. I don't
For
know, like
sure.
yeah. So
I got mad love for Lane 8. What a
who
incredible.
wouldn't like? That's like just
Oh,
that's the music of like heaven or something. I don't even know. It's just like
seriously.
Philsville. It always gets me in the feels, and I'm just like, God, why am I listening to this?
Yeah, I feel like his first album, Rise, was
Uh-huh.
like one of the best. Like that song Cozy.
Yeah, I
That,
don't even know how like I got into him. It's just like he was just there one day.
yeah.
It's just like who the fuck put me onto this guy?
Dude
But
just stumbles in.
yeah, but now he's like a staple of my. I always try to show people his music. People who like don't even listen to EDM. I'm like, all right, let's start you off with some Lane 8. A lot
Yes.
of people like lyrics and stuff, so I'm like, okay, if you can't vibe to Lane 8, then I don't know. There's probably just no help for you. So how have you been?
I've been doing well. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been such a weird time, obviously. So, just adapting to life, taking it as it comes.
same. I've been tired and just working a lot. We never stopped. The pandemic never like held us back at all. In fact, it made things worse.
Same when I was working. I haven't worked for like the last 3 months, but when I was working, it made it worse for us too.
Yeah, I
So,
was not a fan. I was like, man, I want to work from fucking home, but of course it's impossible for me.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Everybody come pick your mail up at
yeah,
my
like let
house.
me just fucking
I'll
like
be in my front
I'll have it
lawn.
in trays and like just give me your address and your ID and like we can make this shit work. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
New pickup service.
Yup. Yup, yup, yup.
Very
Um,
innovative.
are you upset with the Suns losing or what?
I am honestly. So the reason that I say that I'm upset about it is because I really wanted them to, like, well, one, I wanted them to win, obviously, but the reason that I wanted them to win was because of like the mama mentality kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that Giannis was part of that, so I'm definitely happy to see that team win. And I'm from Wisconsin, so like all of my friends were like, "How are you not gonna cheer for the Bucks?" And I'm like, "Dude, like I've lived in Arizona for 5 years. Like it's the
That's what I
sun."
was confused a little bit on. I was like, okay.
But yeah, so like basically, like I don't know if you saw before the Suns went into to play the Bucks, like the interview that they did with CP3. They're like, "What made you want to come to the Suns?" And he shouted out Devin Booker at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like Book and CP3 were like gonna join to like try to win a championship because Kobe had predicted like if they played together that they would
Right.
win. So I thought that was really cool, especially with like everything that like the death of Kobe has like brought to people. I don't know. I'm still like not over that in a way.
It
Like it's
was
like a
just so
heartbreaking
out of nowhere.
process.
It was just like, what? Yeah,
Yeah,
so unfortunate. And then with his daughter, oh man, the heartbreak.
dude, I couldn't imagine. Like I could not ever imagine being Vanessa Bryant, honestly. So, anyways, just like that factor of like the Mamba kind of mentality, I was like, this is cool. Like this is something I want to stand behind and support.
Yeah.
And so that's why I cheered for them. But like I said, I know Giannis was part of that too. We all saw the tweets and everything of old ones from Kobe. And so I think it's cool that he
They're a
won.
young team. I mean, they're all what, 24, 26, 25. I mean,
Yeah.
they
Yeah. There's
got
definitely some way bigger, like older dudes on the Bucks for sure.
yeah, if they can keep this going, I think they can be a real powerhouse and hopefully bring some championships for you guys. I'm not huge on NBA. I'm more NFL, but like, you know, I I guess I kind of go for the Suns because I live here.
Yeah.
But it didn't hit me as hard as other people. I was just like, damn, that sucks. I was rooting for you guys, really. Like I wanted to see you
For
guys. For no,
the
not
Bucks.
the Bucks. Just people who are real diehard Suns fans. I just wanted to
Uh,
see you guys win it and be
well, I
happy.
can't really say I'm a diehard Suns fan, unfortunately.
No,
No, I was more like a temporary fan. I don't have like a team that I'm like
obsessed
super
with
like sold on.
across any sport.
I love watching golf, as boring as that sounds. I think it's
I
super
mean,
fun.
I don't know shit about golf, but I always see like your pictures are always about golf. You're always like playing golf. I'm like, okay.
This is
I
true.
hear it's stressful as fuck.
It is, but like that's the coolest part of it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
seems hard. Like, fuck, you gotta hit this little ass ball. Fucking, I don't know how far. Like, what the average length of like a, you gotta hit it to the first hole. Like,
Yeah.
that seems
Just get a
so
hold of
fucking
it.
hard.
Yeah, it is, but like that's the reason I like it because like there's this one quote from Tiger, and it's like, this game is so like unique and special because there's
Mhm.
nobody while you're playing that can call you off the mound. Like there's no sub that you can put in. It
Right.
is you and your own mind the entire time. And unless you're like, drunk with your friends playing a best ball tournament, like
Yeah.
it's just you. So I don't know. That's like why I like to play is because it challenges me as a person and like makes me better because it makes me like practice more patience. It makes me like talk to myself in a better way because like it's like anything in life, you know, like you put like negative vibes out there, like negative vibes come back. So like when
Yeah.
you're playing golf and like let's say you have a couple bad shots and you start like really just putting yourself down, you're gonna have a horrible round.
Yeah.
Versus if you are there and you're like, all right, I had a bad shot, but like life goes on. Let's go. Like let's go get the next shot, you know?
Yeah.
Your game, yeah, you maybe made a mistake. Who cares? Like nobody's out here like, oh, you remember that one on the seventh hole?
How long have you been playing?
12 years.
Wow, 12 years.
Yeah.
That's a pretty long time. That's some dedication right there. Would you
Yeah.
say like you're pretty good, or how would you describe like your game?
I mean, I don't think I'm good,
Yeah, but I
but
mean,
I
you're
don't
not out
think I
there to like,
suck.
you're not out there to impress. You're just having fun, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I don't play competitively. Like I just now like started shooting in the 90s.
Uh huh.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Normally like average par is like around 72. So anything over 72 is considered to be like, I don't know, like you just want to get like as close to that score as possible.
Yeah.
So yeah. A lot of people will shoot like 100, 90, like anywhere to like 90 to like 120 is like pretty common. So
Yeah.
I've been shooting like around 95 lately, 95, 96.
It's interesting. It's piqued my interest. I gotta start at Top Golf or something first and see how
Yeah,
my
they have
swing
lessons
is.
there
Do
too.
they?
Yeah,
I do want to just like try it and see like just what it's like because I've literally never picked up a club. So yeah,
you definitely
I
should.
don't know. Speaking of Tiger, is he done? He got in that accident again, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that made him done because he didn't come back with like any like toxicity in his like blood or
It wasn't one
anything.
of those situations.
No, not
I
this
thought it
time.
was gonna be something like that. I was like, shit, he's caught up again in some drama.
Yeah, no, I don't think it turned out like that. I think it was a proven like an accident this time.
Yeah. Huh.
So
Well, I hope he does all right.
yeah,
So,
me too.
what's this podcast class that you were telling me about? What do they teach you?
God.
Is this like a new thing? It has to be a new thing, right? I mean,
Um, yeah, so basically, okay, so I go to Cronkite at
mhm.
ASU. So the like it teaches you all different like aspects of like the media and stuff. And also the class that I took is an elective. It's an upper division elective. So you have to have like X amount of those to graduate. So you get to like just choose different topics that you might be interested in.
Yeah.
And so um I honestly didn't know that it was a podcast class. It didn't present itself that way.
Hmm.
And then we learned and it was very interesting. But great experience there at ASU. Works up, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was cool though. It just taught you like the basic elements. Like if you use sound in your podcasting, you know, you have to use sounds that, you know, are available for use and where to get those sources from, things like that. And just like the different like recording elements of it, you know, like different ways to break up the podcast, different ways to get more viewers and stuff like that. So it was all over the place. Taught you a little bit of everything
Yeah,
about
that's
it, but
interesting because a lot of us just get out here and just fucking do it. So I'm like, damn, there's the whole class. Like, okay.
yeah, I mean, but you gotta think those are like more like professional podcasting though too, in a way.
So people who have kind of already established themselves, maybe, or
Yeah, well, that or like people that want to do it professionally too.
I don't know what I want to do. I just like fucking talking and like talking with people and bouncing opinions off each other. And I figure
Same.
why not just save it somewhere and just see what happens. I don't really have a
Yeah,
goal.
yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's like super fun that way, and I think it's like somewhat meant to be that way. Also,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm going and accepting your things. I can put on the wall.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean to look distracted right now or
No, you're
anything.
good.
One of my friends was like, "You have to send me the link. I need to see this."
If they can't
So I'm
watch right
telling.
now, it'll be on YouTube. In the post, it has all the links, and then the audio will be on Spotify later too. So
Okay,
you're
for
gonna
sure.
be everywhere.
Um, just kidding. But yeah, like I think that like podcasting is meant to be fun, and I think even professional podcasters they still have fun. That's why they get viewers, you know. So
Yeah, if you keep it like just yeah fun, like it. I don't know, like the way like a lot of people hate on Joe Rogan now, but I really like the way he does his, where it's just he's just talking. Like he doesn't seem like he has an agenda, or you know what I mean.
yeah,
Like I listen to him. I
Absolutely.
listen to Lex Friedman. There's a few people I listen to. I don't know. I'm a
For
big
sure.
podcast nerd.
I started to get into it after that class. I was like, maybe I should start watching some
There's literally
things.
something for like everything, really. So
Yeah.
whatever you're into, true crime, fucking.
Oh,
I like
hell
my
no.
weird paranormal stuff. Yeah, true crime. I got to take breaks every once in a while because it's too much. Like I literally took a year break and just started listening again. Like I don't know, 2 3 weeks ago. And the first story was like about a kid getting murdered, and I was like, man, god damn it, like.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, like this is fucked up. Like, but
I cannot handle true crime.
yeah, it's
It freaks me out so bad, and like I don't know, it just like really disturbs my energy.
yeah, that's how I
So
was
it's
feeling after a while. I was like, nah, I just need to like not think about murder and just go listen to fun stuff or learn something. I don't know.
yeah. Do you feel like when you watch it or like listen to it that you feel like hesitant about like living like out your daily things that you would have done if you didn't like get yourself involved in it?
um, yeah, it kind of becomes part of my ritual where like I have to hear like somebody's take on something or whatever the hell I'm listening to. It does kind of like get like that in my head sometimes. I feel off,
Yeah.
but you know,
I don't know. The things that I've heard about like certain true crime things, like when I get like worked up about it, I'm like, okay, I don't want to leave my house now. Like,
yeah. I've never
we
had
really
anything like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think. No, nothing's ever really like held me back like that where I got paranoid or something. But I can completely understand though how that could happen to somebody.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't know.
So what is the topic going to be? I know you
What is
said
the
we're going to do.
topic? We have random topic generators. I haven't even.
Ooh.
I'm gonna click it for the first time. Let's see.
Da-da-da-da.
Would you rather be granted 3 wishes of your choice 10 years from today, or be granted one wish today?
Is there any other ones?
Yeah, I can keep clicking it. It's I don't have no idea what's gonna come up. Have you ever been in love? Aww.
Let's not talk about
What?
that.
This sounds juicy. This sounds really juicy. Like I don't want to talk about it, but I'll say I've 100% been in love.
Yeah, I have been too.
Yeah, that's all you're gonna say about it.
Well, I'm currently healing myself from a heartbreak, so
Oh,
that's
are
why I'm
you?
like, let's not talk about
I
that.
get you. Um,
But no, we could talk about that.
I healed from mine. It's been years though. It was
Sure.
one of those the person that got away stories type of thing. But we're still friends. She'll probably hear this. It's kind of weird, but we're
I
cool
was
like
gonna
that.
say, is she
We're
gonna listen? Because
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, she might listen. We're cool though. Like we're past all of it. Like now, it's like, it's not like that anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's weird to see yourself evolve and like look back on it now. Like me to think like how so in love I was with that person back then, and then now still love them, but like as a friend. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah,
completely switched, and it's just like at the time you could never imagine that it would evolve or switch like that, where you'd just be okay because you're so hurt back then. You know when things don't work. But here I am now, like we're still best of friends, and she's moved on and has her own boyfriend and kids, and like, whoa,
yeah.
you
I
know?
think that's like the coolest part of it, honestly, because like, and that can only really truly, I feel like, be accomplished when like you end the relationship like on a good note, you know?
Yeah,
And I mean, yeah, you could end the relationship on a really bad note too and still come back and be friends. But like sometimes when you just like the bomb goes off and everything
yeah,
explodes, like it's just better to walk away sometimes, you know?
yeah,
But I don't know, like I think that's like just like the like truest sign of like healing though in the like our own selves. To like be able to acknowledge that and see that
yeah,
and like know like all right, like maybe this person's not for me at this point in my life, but like
mm,
I still respect them for who they are.
yeah.
And like I think that takes a lot of strength to be able to like get past that too, you know?
I keep telling myself that, like, I guess I'm being an adult about it for once, finally. But I don't know. It
Yeah,
just gives me hope for other like healthier relationships when things don't work out. It doesn't always have to be bad. It doesn't have to be the end. You know, it can continue on in a different way, which I'm
absolutely.
super like appreciative of because I don't know. I just really value that person's like opinion, like as a friend. You know, like it's just I don't know. It's a good thing.
Yeah. I've been telling one of my friends that like a lot lately. Just she's been, trying to decide what road she's going to take in her relationship. And I just like keep telling her, I'm like, this doesn't have to be forever if you decide to just, like walk away for a second and just go heal yourself a little bit or whatever it is that you have to do, it doesn't have to be permanent. Like, and that's why it's just so important. Like, if you feel like you're still want to like love that person someday, then like show them kindness, like
Yeah.
show them that like you love them, but you're not in a position to love them at this point in your life. And like, hopefully we'll meet again,
That walking away thing, I see a lot of people who are like, I don't know, I guess you could say they're unhappy, and I don't think they think about what you just said, like maybe just taking a break and like, it doesn't mean it's done. Like you said, like just do what's right for the moment, what's healthy, and maybe things will work out later. Maybe you guys need some time apart and it'll somehow bring you back
Yeah.
to each
Well, I
other.
think a lot of people too, like, and myself included in the past, like people don't spend enough time like becoming somebody's friend first. Like
Yes.
it's just so instant, and you want to be like gratified, and you want to like feel that like attraction from somebody, and you need the answer right now. And if you don't get it now, well, F that person, they're this, they're that. And it's like, why? Like, if you're really gonna be with that person for the rest of your life, why does it have to be like that?
Do you think social
Like,
media plays a problem like with that, or has a factor in there?
I think for some people, yeah, but I also feel like social media has like been put more in its place like lately,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and like I think people are seeing like the like how powerful it can be too
Mm-hmm.
in like different like levels. So I don't know. I feel like when we were a little bit younger, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But like nowadays, I don't know. I do everything to avoid my phone most times. Like
Yeah.
I don't get notifications on my phone for really anything, just a phone call, like text
I know. I didn't
messages.
even know you had a Facebook right now. I had to go look. I was like, is she even on there? I don't like ever see you post a thing like.
Yeah, I don't use Facebook a lot. I use Instagram quite a bit. That's
Oh,
like
okay.
my favorite platform. But overall, like I don't know, like when I'm with my friends and stuff, like yeah, I'll post like a quick thing on my story or
Mm-hmm.
something. But I just try to put my phone away.
Yeah.
It's like you're there in person with somebody, like connect with them.
Right.
Obviously, if you're in like a quick carryover moment, you grab your phone, like cool, no worries.
I
But
definitely need to practice what you're doing. I'm that person who really loves to save memories or have a memory, like we were talking earlier about saving the little mementos from like shows and stuff. But I think if I could practice what you do, where I just take a quick pic, put it away, and then yeah, focus on whoever's there, whatever's going on.
yeah,
Yeah,
nothing wrong with it either
yeah,
way. Just like I don't know, I've just like been trying to focus on being more like present with people, and when like I like even some of my friends like suck at texting sometimes, and it's never intentional. I just don't see it sometimes, and I work full time. I go to school full time. Like I'm not sitting at my phone waiting for somebody to text me. Like I have
yeah.
way too many other things to be doing. So, um, like my friends will even say like, I know sometimes you don't text back, but when you do text back, you make it meaningful. So like we're good. I'm like, thanks, I
Oh wow,
appreciate
that's the most thoughtful thing ever. Like my
that.
heart hurts. Oh.
Like, I'm happy you acknowledge that. Like
Yeah, yeah.
don't think I'm just like out here like, oh fuck that. I'm
That's
not
a
gonna
good friend
respond.
right there. It sounds like because they know, like they understand you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they totally
Okay,
get
she's
you.
pretty
I
cool.
like that.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's another topic. What are you most worried about right now?
Finding a job.
Finding a job. You said 3 months. 3 months you haven't been working.
Yeah.
I mean, the post office is hiring, but I don't know if it would fit your schedule because they like to own you. Like you're talking like 60 hours a week minimum, maybe.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that at
Yeah,
this point in
it's
my life.
it's rough.
I had a second interview today at a place, so I'm really hoping for that. But yeah, the first like little while I didn't want to work. It was like by choice.
Mm-hmm.
And so last year on winter break, I started doing Postmates, and dude, it's like crazy how much money you can make doing that. And I was
Really?
like, wow, ridiculous.
Nice.
And so I would do it in my free time even after winter break. And then like more recently, and I watched the app all the time. And then all of a sudden on Postmates, like the red dots that would appear on the map
Yeah.
just started like going away. And I was like, you gotta be joking me. And this was after I decided that like I was gonna quit my job and do Postmates and
Yeah.
do that way I could work on my own time. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like this cannot be foiling in front of me right now. And so Postmates then got bought out by Uber Eats. And so that's why the dots were just like diminishing because they started switching people over to the Uber Eats platform.
Right.
So at that point, like I I signed up for Uber Eats, signed up for Postmates, and then I was actually in an Uber, and the woman that was driving was saying that in the summertime it's really bad here because like all the college students go away.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the rides that we're used to, like being in Tempe because there's so many, now all of those rides kind of like all those drivers have to disperse other places in the
Mm.
valley. So it makes it more difficult, so you lose a lot of business. So I started looking for another job like I don't know a couple weeks ago because I was like, okay, this is just not going to be it. As I went out a couple of times and I would make like nothing, and I'm like, this isn't even worth it,
Yeah.
like. So I just haven't really been doing anything overall for the last 3 months other than just like refocusing myself. I changed my major, looking for a job now, and just relaxing. I went on like a couple vacations too. I went to Florida by myself for a week. That was
By
really cool.
yourself, man, you got some balls. Shit, my therapist keeps telling me to go do something by myself because I'm like working on this codependency, I guess, things I got going on. And I'm just like terrified to go do things, but like I envy like people who can do that because I want to go do it. I just haven't took the leap yet because I don't know, it's just weird. It's weird
I
for
mean,
me.
it's definitely like different, like
Yeah.
without a doubt. Well,
Uh-huh.
do you like to go out to eat by yourself?
That's where we're trying to start. Like, see,
Yeah.
my whole thing with her was like, it's kind of weird to do like a restaurant. Like, okay, I can see eating like in a little restaurant, like McDonald's or some fast food. Okay, yes, I'll eat by myself there. But like, I couldn't go to like a nicer restaurant that you would take like a date to or something and sit by myself. Like, people do that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I did it the other day. I do it all the
Really?
time.
Holy shit! You don't feel like people are like looking at you like, why is that girl alone? Or that's what I would. That's what would be going through my head. Like, are people judging me right now because I'm like fucking by myself? Like,
Honestly, if people want to judge me, I don't care.
teach me
Like
this fucking power.
I'm not here to impress people. I'm here to eat, like
Yeah.
I don't know. And like I always struggle too because like when I do go, because I try not to like be on my phone when
Mm-hmm.
I go there because I like that's just gonna distract yourself from the purpose of being there.
Right.
So I sometimes bring just like a book with.
Yeah.
There's actually this really cool book. So I started like going out to eat by myself like probably 5 years ago, and
Uh
now
huh.
I do it a couple times a week, honestly.
Yeah.
Um, so it's this one. So it's this writing prompt book. It's called The Right Stuff.
Okay.
And so like it's kind of like the random podcast generator thing.
What?
So here, let me show you. Should I read one?
Yes, you should.
Okay,
Yeah.
then we'll know exactly what this book is.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but
Now I'm trying to find like a okay, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to find like a funny one. That one was like a little like this the question was like somebody wrote you a letter that met you in college years ago. What did they say to you?
oh, okay.
Hey bitch, you the shit.
True. Shit.
Okay, so okay. This question. You discovered a secret stash. Whose is it? What is it? And what do you do with it? I said a stash of cash? Question mark. Bud? Question mark. As in
Yeah.
weed. How would I know whose it is? Question mark. Okay, so it's bud. I share it with my friends and we smoke it. Duh.
That's kind of cool. I really like this whole. That's yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I really like this book because like in moments where like I would go out, like I would just bring it with me. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe sometimes like I would use it and sometimes I wouldn't because also like positioning yourself at a bar, like at the actual bar of a restaurant is like a really great place for people that are alone to go. You'll meet so many people there that are doing the same exact thing. Sometimes
Hmm.
you'll talk to people, sometimes you won't. But like I said, I would just bring this book with me for like most of the time when I first started doing it. And then if I felt like, yeah, I want to write, I would do it. If not,
Mhm.
like, but it's kind of cool because like you show up with something. So
Yeah.
like you feel like, all right, I got this to do if there's nothing else, you know? And it
Right.
doesn't leave that question in your mind of like, well, what are you gonna do, you know?
Yeah, I
So
like that. I didn't think about that. Taking like a book or like a journal or something.
yeah,
I'm gonna copy you totally. Not with that
please
specific, but maybe
do.
like something.
Please do.
Yes. There's literally
Like,
this bar around the corner where I'm like, I went there with my son to get him something to eat, and like, I just felt really comfortable there for some reason. So I was like, I think this might be the spot where I'm gonna come back by myself.
yes.
Yeah. So baby steps though. We'll
Challenge. I
do a
challenge.
bar, then I'll do food, then I'll fucking do Florida like you, and you'll see me on the news or something
Yes.
probably acting a fool.
Do you ever just like go for like drives by yourself?
Yeah, that's easy. Cause I'm at work, I'm driving all day by myself. Like I've even been to Sedona by myself.
Yeah.
I don't know why
See, what are you
certain.
talking about? You don't go places
It's
alone.
not like all the time though. It's like super rare occasions. Like the Sedona thing, I've maybe done like twice,
Okay.
ever.
Have you ever been to the Mogollon Rim?
No, I want to though. I hear there's like a monster out there, the Mogollon Rim monster or some shit like that.
Really?
It's like
Is
a
it
big. It's like a
Sasquatch?
Bigfoot or something. Yeah, something like that.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah. You hear about that?
Oh,
Yeah. Be careful out there.
yeah. I should stop going to the rim by myself.
I mean, I've been to the Grand Canyon, but yeah,
For sure. Well,
nothing.
if you
Nothing
drive
else.
by yourself to Payson, it's like really cool because for to the rim, you can stop in Payson
Hmm.
and it's only like an hour and 15 minutes. And then like stop in Payson, get a coffee or something, and then drive up to the rim takes like 45 more minutes. But like just sitting on the rim and just being there with like your own thoughts is so powerful because you just feel like you're just like kind of on top of the world in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Like so I don't know. I really like going there alone. And like, so maybe even before you would go to Florida or something, like go to like those kind of places
Yeah.
alone, you know, like a small little like vacation kind of thing. Like get a cheap hotel room or something, you know, somewhere just so you can kind of get a feel of it. But I don't know. It's definitely cool.
Yeah. No, it's on my list. I just gotta stop being a fucking pab and like just do it. I'm
Okay.
building up the courage. I can tell. Like I can totally tell that like I'm changing on it. It's just I don't know. One of these days. It's real soon.
Yeah.
I should probably make a
What's
commit.
the
I should probably like set like a goal, like maybe like the next month or two or something. That way I'm holding myself a little bit accountable, but giving myself some flexibility.
absolutely. I think that's a really good idea. Start
Yeah.
small.
Yes. Where's the fucking generator? Did I answer that? Did you want me to answer it?
Well,
You're
remind me of the
being worried
question.
worried about something.
Oh yeah, what are we worried about right now? Yeah, what are you worried about right now?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm like worried about it, but like I've been real. I guess I am kind of worried about. Like I've been trying to buy a house again, and of course the market's fucked up right now, so I can't. So I just. I mean, I'm thankful because I've been renting this house for like I don't know 3 years now. It's just I feel like homeless not owning my own home again, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Did you before?
Yeah, I owned my home before, but I sold it because I just wanted to get out of that house because that was from like my relationship with my son's mom, and it just felt like
Okay.
bad memories there and stuff, and just wanted, you know, it was a good time to sell.
Yeah.
But now, like, I've kind of fucked myself over because the market's like all fucked up, so because everything's super expensive, so I'm like I regret it, but like I'm just worried, like am I never gonna be able to buy again because it's so fucked up now, you know? But it's just a waiting game, I guess.
Yeah. And I think too, the market cannot continue to rise.
Yeah, it can't. It definitely can't. I'm just maybe being
Like,
impatient, or I don't know what's going on with me. It's just,
well, I think it's kind of similar to like COVID, you know?
uh huh.
All sat in like this unknown for so long and like what's really happening in the world around us right now. Nobody could answer that question.
Yeah,
And it's like when you don't know like what's gonna happen next because you can't see that, it's I think it's completely normal to like feel helpless or like worry or think like,
yeah,
oh my God, this is never gonna change. And but me personally, I think that there's no way that the market can continue to get any like bigger than it is right now.
Yeah.
People can't afford to buy houses for much more than they're already overbidding for.
Yeah.
So there's only going to be one thing that can happen from there. It's going to go down. Like it's, and how that happens, when it happens, I don't know.
Same.
But honestly, like if you think of it, normally when things fall down in our country, like the recessions and all like that kind of stuff, what happens? Everybody like prices are like, oh my God, this is incredible, you know?
Yeah.
Like everybody just foreclosed on their home. Let me go buy it at the most random value, you know? Like so I think that it will come sooner than later, honestly.
I'm hoping. I'm just being a worrywart a little bit, I think, and just
Yeah, it's not
yeah,
good forever.
yeah.
There's no way it's
I should
forever.
at
You're
least
gonna
be thankful I have this place. Like I should just be thankful. Like at
yeah,
least
you're
I
not
have it.
truly
Yeah,
homeless.
I'm not truly homeless. It could be a lot worse. So
Yeah. Do you have roommates?
yeah, I have two roommates. My friend Katie, she lived in Tucson, but she was dating my friend Eric up here, so they wanted to be together. And I was moving, over here, and I was like, well, do you guys want to stay with me? Because I didn't really want to be by myself, and it was helping them, and like, why pay all the rent myself, like, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, you guys just want to room up together? So yeah, I told them let's rent together, and we've been together ever since. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
and that's the
awesome.
plan for the foreseeable future, because I guess assuming how the market goes. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Even like so I have to move next month and even with rentals it's the same thing. It's horrible. Like
yeah,
there was an apartment complex like 3 blocks up the road from me. And for like the last 6 months I've checked it often because I told myself like, okay, when it's time for me to move, I want to go there, you know? So I kept checking their availability and just keeping an eye on it. The price was for a 2 bedroom, 2 bath was $1,400. Now they're charging over $2,000 for the
holy
same unit.
shit.
Like my apartment that I live in now, the renewal on it, if I were to stay here, would be like 1,700 something, and it's listed on their website right now as well. Same thing as up the street, way over $2,000. How are
Sickening.
people even afford like supposed to be able to afford to rent? You can't buy a house, you can't rent. What are people going to do?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. Like they're creating like a disaster scenario. Like it's
Exactly.
scary.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
fucking
It's
scary.
going to change,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it has to. Like there's something's gonna
Like,
happen. Yeah.
something has to change. Otherwise, there's literally going to be people squatting, like the
On the
squatters.
street, yeah, there's just gonna be homeless everywhere, and yeah.
No, like the squatting things. Like people won't leave the
Oh yeah,
apartment.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think the squatter kind of percentages would go up. Homelessness for sure. Like I don't know, because like not only that, but like there's so many jobs out there these days that don't even want to pay you enough to like be able to afford the average median of like anything,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like oh you want me to make $15 an hour and do what with that,
Yeah.
like
Go afford a $2,000 rent.
yeah, like because if you live alone, it's even like it's more
It's gonna
expensive
be
to
more
live
because
alone.
yeah, you're not counting in like utilities, your fucking groceries and just getting to work, gas, just shit. Like yeah, you're looking at a lot.
Yes, it's honestly terrifying. So it
Yes.
makes me wish so much that my I lived in the same state as my family because if I did, I would be right back in my mom's house right now,
Shit,
just
I wish
paying
I could
her.
too.
Yeah,
I know some friends who did that. They went back to like their moms and they felt so bad, and I was like, just be grateful you even have that option. Like, you know what I mean?
definitely. I called my mom like 2 days ago and I was like, so is your door still open? She's like, it's always open. I'm like,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yes.
Although I don't want to go back to Wisconsin, like if I can't afford to live, I'm gonna have no choice but to go there.
Yeah. I would
But
understand it.
yeah.
This next one's lame. Do you prefer to shop online or in a store? Let's skip that one.
Okay.
If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? You can
What
skip it
would
if
you
you want.
do?
What would I
Well, how
do?
about you go first?
If I knew I couldn't fail, damn, what's something that I would want to do? I mean, I really pushed myself to do this, to put myself out there, but I don't really have a goal, so that doesn't count. Hmm. Let's see. Honestly, maybe I'd probably, if I knew I wasn't gonna fail, I honestly probably would go back to school. If I knew like it was gonna be something promising that I could get through, and there wasn't gonna be any issues, I would 100% go back to school. I don't know for what,
Did,
but so,
um, what did you start going to school for?
I never went to college. I just graduated high school and started working for the government. The money was
Okay,
too good.
very fair. The postal service definitely does
Yeah,
pay
but I
up.
mean, like, I'm super into like science, so I know I'd be like some kind of physicist or some super nerdy shit. Because that's just like that's like where my heart is. Like, I would really love to be like studying the stars and figuring shit out, and it would be something like that for sure.
Sure. I think I'd become a lawyer.
A lawyer
Yeah.
trying to get the big bucks, win every case.
Yeah, I just have the personality for it, and like I have like a very analytical mind, and I have to think about a lot of stuff before I do something. So,
You
and
great
it's not
like
even.
at like arguing your point.
Yeah,
You're a good speaker, by the way. Really good
thank
speaker.
you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
I
that.
would
Yeah.
I would think you're like a podcasting major or something right now. Like,
I mean, I just go to journalism school, so
yeah.
it's kind of,
Okay.
my end goal after I graduate college is to go into PR, but then be a director of communication for a company.
Nice.
Either I'm going to get my master's in legal studies or go to law school. So I just haven't decided that part yet. So, but the main reason I'm not sure about law school is because it's really hard.
Yeah, I bet. But that would be cool. I don't know.
It would be. And you just become so educated doing stuff like that,
Yeah.
And like you learn so much about every little thing because especially if you're working in like a firm where it's not a specific kind of law that you're practicing and you see so many different kinds of cases,
Yeah.
that would blow my mind.
I have a
I'd love
friend
that.
who's a paralegal. She always tells me about like shit that comes across her like desk. And it's just fascinating hearing like all the fucking
Yes.
stories. I tried to get her to do a podcast, but she's like, I don't think I could do it. She's like, I think I get in trouble for like talking about stuff. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
damn it.
Tell your stories.
Yeah, like, can't you like hide names or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Jane Doe went to
Exactly. That's what I was
restaurants.
thinking. You don't got to say names. Like, just, give the scenario.
Yes.
What movies have you rewatched the most number of times? I will go ahead and say The Predator because I don't know. I always liked Predator when I was little.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up. What is the Predator?
The original Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was like made in like 1987, maybe something like that. How have you not seen The Predator? It's like
Well, here's a little thing about me. I fall asleep in almost every movie that I watch.
Jesus.
So I'm horrible, absolutely horrible with movie references. Like people will say some quote and I'm just like,
I am
what?
that fucking guy.
But you want to talk song lyrics with me? We could talk about that
Yeah,
all
you'll probably
day.
sing every Lane 8 lyric ever fucking.
Literally.
Yeah.
I love music. I don't know, just like TV doesn't like do it for me. It
Yeah.
bores me. It makes me just like, all right, well,
Yeah, you
whatever.
seem to like I don't know, like how they say like TV like kind of dumbs people down. Like it just doesn't it's not for you. Like you're not one of those couch potato peoples. Like you'd rather be out or something.
Oh
Experiencing
yeah,
something.
absolutely.
That seems like you.
Yeah, life is all about experiences for sure.
Yeah.
So, like as cliche as that sounds, it's like the most true.
I
So
agree.
yeah.
But I
But
still love fucking movies.
the one movie I do fuck with real hard. You ready for
I'm
this
ready for
one?
this.
Employee of the month.
The comedy
Yes.
with is that the one with Jessica Simpson?
Yeah. And
Okay.
Dane Cook.
All right. It's not a bad movie. Okay. At least I know it. It's not
Yeah.
bad. Okay.
Um, Andy Dick plays in that movie too.
He is. I don't remember him being in it.
And he's like, I think that's his name, right? Andy Dick.
Andy
Let
Dick's
me just
that
double
old comedian. He's real skinny, blonde hair.
Oh wait, maybe it's not Andy Dick. What is it?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The other dude. Yeah,
No,
he's
it
good.
is.
Is it?
Yeah, and he like has really bad vision problems in the movie.
I thought you were talking about the other, because aren't they like fighting over Jessica Simpson in the movie? Like they're trying to impress her, right?
That's Dax Shepard.
Yeah, I was thinking of
That's
that
like
guy. I was thinking of that guy.
the fastest cashier in the
Yes.
region.
Yeah. Fucking stupid, but okay.
But yeah, part of that movie, Andy Dick, like this, he's like works in the glasses department of like what would be a Costco,
Yeah.
and a lady walks up and she's like, I'm here to pick up my glasses, and he's like, huh?
Yeah.
They said it'd be ready in about an hour, and like spins the sign. He goes, it's actually glasses in about an hour. And she's like, well, what are they gonna be ready then? He goes, about an hour.
Yeah. Well,
It's just like the expression on his face. I don't know. I don't know why I find that part
I feel like
so
Andy Dick always has like that resting bitch face. He's just like,
yes, exactly.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's my go-to movie.
All right. If you could meet anybody in history, past or present, who would it be?
Hmm. I don't know.
I would
Mm.
say off the top of my head right now, I always quote this guy. He was a poet from like, I think from the Persian era, a long time ago. His name is, I think, is Rumi, Rumi.
Oh yeah, I think.
I always post a quote from memories. He talks the quotes. "What you seek is seeking you." I would just like to talk to him and just see his outlook on life, where he comes up with this shit and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I think there's a book on my. No, I think my roommate has a book by him or something. Does he have books?
Yeah, he does poetry, so I'm sure he just has fucking books with just his poetry and shit. And I'm assuming, I don't know.
Who knows? Let's see. Person I would meet, past, present. You said past, present, or future, right?
No, just past or present.
Oh yeah, I guess we wouldn't know who's about to be born.
Well, you could maybe like a future president or a future leader. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could say that.
The president that's gonna lower the housing
Yeah,
market
he's
so
gonna fucking save us.
again. It's gonna save the world. Let's see. Somebody I'd like to meet. I don't really have like any like super influential people. So
Part of me, this is a little dangerous to say, but I'd also kind of would want to meet Hitler because I would want to see how evil this guy was. Like I would have to be in his presence. Like I just want to understand how somebody could be like that. I
yeah,
don't know
no,
if
that
that's
makes
okay,
sense.
but like
Yeah.
I'm just like what I need to understand like how this person was the way they were. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's totally fair. You can't always go off of somebody else's opinion, like in life about anything. So I feel like that's like very valid.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. I'd probably like to like sit down and just like talk with like I don't even know, honestly. One of my friends actually asked me this the other day, and I was just like, I'll just meet Lane 8 and talk to him about his lyrics.
Yeah, you could talk to like a young Daniel or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be my main one. But I don't know. I do wonder though, because I don't have a person, I'll just say this though. I do really genuinely wonder. Lane's like somewhat new song, All Miles. And sometimes he'll like when he posts new stuff, he'll like put like something on his Facebook, like, okay, this
Yeah.
song really meant this. Dude, he didn't do that with that song, and I really want to know what he was like. What was your feelings
Is
on
he
that
on
song?
fucking Twitter? Tweet him. Be like, hey, what the fuck is up?
It's really good.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah,
he answers people sometimes. I feel like I've seen him.
he's answered me on Facebook, like on my like if I've commented on something, like
Mhm.
he's like liked it or something. But
There you go.
Sultan and Shepherd actually like I've talked with them a couple of times, and then Jody Wisternoff, and then MK. I've gotten a couple people to respond to me.
I used to get Charlotte DeWitt to talk to me all the time. Now she's too.
Weren't you like in love with her for a
Yes,
while?
yes.
I remember this.
I got her to let me name my motorcycle after her, and then after that I don't know, we broke up or something. God, that's the one I'm still healing from.
The one that got away.
Yes. But yeah. Have you ever been
Maybe I would
to
like to
the
talk with
emergency room?
have I ever been to the emergency room? Yeah,
What
I
for?
have. A concussion, and then another time I was like, I thought maybe I was internally bleeding, but I wasn't. Well, that was cool, but that actually happened last year. That sucked. But I got tested for colon cancer during that, following that.
That
So
must have been
that
scary.
I was terrified, honestly. I was
Yeah.
like so incredibly terrified. And I don't have like family down here, so it really sucked. Like there was an appointment that I had to go to, and I was like, "Am I gonna like?" Because my friends are working, and it was like
Yeah.
during the day. Like I have people that could have taken me, but it's like when I asked one of my friends to take PTO to take me to the doctor, like that's not fair.
Right.
So I was like, "Am I gonna have to take like a hospital transport like service to like be able to go to this appointment?" Because like they were gonna like I wouldn't be able to drive afterwards. It was really weird. I did not like it at all. I really wish I would have like just either gone home or like I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but we made it. I'm cancer free. So
I had a little scare myself because I have a lot of migraines, and they had to scan my brain and stuff, and they had seen like this little dot. So they tested me and stuff. It ended up being nothing. I never really told anybody that. This is
for sure.
exclusive.
I don't talk about the colon cancer
Yeah,
scare either.
because I'd rather not bring that energy back to me or anything. Like, let's just
Same.
move back, move on and stuff. So, but other
Yes.
than that, I've
Oh,
never been like to emergency room. Knock on wood.
did you go for that initially?
No, I just kept getting headaches and headaches and migraines, and my doctor prescribed me stuff, and they just kept coming back. And eventually, he's like, "You need to go see like a neurologist and get a scan because like something doesn't seem right." So I did.
So you've never been at all to the emergency room?
Nope, never been.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Lucky.
lucky that I made.
It's not cheap to go there.
I don't even know if I want to ask you this question because you're a girl, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. How many pairs of shoes do you own?
Yeah. So let me take you on a quick tour.
Okay, we love fucking tours. Give me the MTV Cribs.
Welcome to my cribs, yo, or my crib, yo. Okay, so this is a closet that's in my bedroom.
Holy, okay, that's a lot of shoes. Nice, organized. Okay,
And there's a couple pairs on the floor right here too, unfortunately. I need
so
to
you
clean
like
that up,
shoes?
so I love shoes. I used to be a huge sneakerhead. And then
That was gonna be my next question. Like, if you had like a style, like a high heel or something, or
oh no, I don't wear heels. I
no
want
heels.
to it might hurt my feet. I don't really like it too much. Like I wear like a really small heel, but like I've never worn like a big heel in my life.
Same.
It hurts. Well, that's good. You haven't
It
worn it.
looks. I mean, it would look hard to fucking walk in that shit. I don't even know how other girls do it. Like,
Dude, I've seen girls like sprinting in heels, and I'm like, how? Like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
but yeah, I have a lot of shoes. How many pairs do you have?
Uh, I don't know, like 6. I'm not like I used to be when I was in high school. I used to be that fucking sneakerhead, the Jordan kid that has to have every fucking Jordan that was coming out. And then I don't know, just somewhere along the line, I wised up. Like, why am I spending all this money on shoes? So I just stopped. Honestly, when I got into raving, is kind of when it stopped because I was like fucking them up. So I was like, I need to just buy some regular shoes. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, and I feel like too, like once you start like going to raves, like you really realize like what's actually important in life too.
Yeah, my
It just
first
teaches
lesson
you
was
so
my
much.
my like red bottom Supras, which were like $200. I wanted to be cool and wear them to a fucking rave, and that was not the business.
Regretting that, it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. That one's kind of lame. That one's kind of lame too. What? What did you have for dinner last night?
Oh, jeez, what did I even do yesterday? Um,
I had the new Popeyes nuggets. They slapped.
I've never been to Popeyes in my life.
Oh my god, girl, get it together.
I know.
The chicken sandwich is honestly what you want to get though.
Okay.
That thing's
Keep
like
that in
fucking
mind.
crack cocaine. I've never tried crack cocaine, but I would imagine that's what it would be like.
I remember what I had for dinner. It was like a beef bulgogi,
Oh, what?
beef bulgogi, or
I don't
whatever
even
it
know
is.
what that is. I need you to speak English right now.
It's okay, like a Korean beef bowl.
Okay.
You know, like Yogi's, the restaurant that has like those like teriyaki bowls.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay, yeah, it's like that, but like you use like you can use any kind of meat you want, really. I just used ground beef this time, but you just like make this sauce and you put it on top of the ground beef and you can put vegetables in it.
Hmm.
It's super good with like Brussels sprouts, and then you just put it on a bed of rice and voila.
Chef's kiss. Are you a cooker at all or no?
Yeah,
I
overall,
fucking
yeah,
love cooking. That's like
yeah.
another passion of mine. Like I just don't ever have people to cook for besides my son. But he
That's
doesn't
like the
appreciate
worst
like the
part.
fancy stuff that I do.
Your son?
No, he doesn't understand. He just it's just food to him, you know. Huh?
Your son?
Yeah, my son.
Oh, okay, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's my
That's what I
son.
thought you said. That I was like, yeah, of course. How old is he?
9. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. He doesn't
He
appreciate
doesn't. Yeah,
food.
he doesn't care. Like I love this Tuscan butter salmon that I always make, and like I try to make it look all cool, and and he's just like, thanks, and then eats it, and
Yeah.
that's it. And I'm just like, that's it. Like, god damn it! I spent like an hour making this shit. I
Totally fair.
don't know. It's just I just like making food. It's just like it can be like an art sometimes.
Oh,
And then when somebody
absolutely.
appreciates your food, you're just like, yes.
Put a gold star on the wall for
Yes,
yourself,
like
but
this.
hey.
Okay, this one's good. We'll add this to the David's cookbook. Oof. Mm. Favorite song of all time?
Oh, good Lord. I could never answer that question.
I can. Deftones, Be Quiet and Drive. God, I fucking love that song so much. I will scream it in my truck.
You sounded so country to sound. You said
Did I?
it was so funny.
Oh man, I really love that song. Fuck, it's good.
I've never gotten into the Deftones. I'm gonna write this down so I can look it up later.
Yeah, they're like new metal. I don't know. I guess kind of like Corn. I guess in a way. They're
Yeah, they've
very
been
they're
around for a
they're
long
very
time.
weird. Like some of their songs are weird. Like I don't know, but they have some fucking absolute bangers.
Said it shut up and drive.
Be Quiet and Drive.
Oh, be quiet. No, that's a Rihanna song. Shut up and drive.
Yeah, it's a good one. I love it.
Deftones. Yeah,
Yes.
so I will very often say like, "Oh my God, this is my favorite song. Turn it up."
Yeah.
But I'll say that like 10 times a day about 10 different songs. Like I can't ever make up my mind. So I
I
actually
feel that
started.
too because there's a lot of really good fucking songs out there, and like they just turn something on inside of you, and you're just like, fuck, this is good. Like the creative process behind it. Like, I don't,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. I actually started a playlist on Spotify that was like all my quote unquote favorite
You
songs.
should send that to me. I fuck with Spotify.
Okay. Do you want to know how many songs are on this playlist, David?
How many?
Take a wild guess.
Okay, well, my EDM playlist has like 700, so I'm gonna say maybe 900.
Oh wait, I don't know if it tells me a song count. Let me see on my
I think it
Spotify.
tells you in hours.
Yeah, it's 75 hours long.
It's more than mine's because I think mine's is like 64 or something like that.
For sure. Yeah, those are all my favorite songs. I have 75 hours and
Just
11.
across all genres, like everything.
Yeah.
Oof, send that to me. I'm gonna analyze you and see what kind
Okay.
of. There's gonna be a lot of Cardi B, I bet.
Oh no. I
Huh?
don't, I don't, I don't,
From the top, make it drop.
no, no, it's just not my vibe. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Cardi that just she doesn't speak to me, but I think she speaks to a lot of other people. Definitely
Yeah, to some
respect
ratchet
her.
ass hood fucking people. That's stuff I would like when I was like 21, like just partying, didn't give a fuck, whatever's popular, like that's that type of music. Now
Yeah,
I really listen to the lyrics and like I don't know. I mean, half the time I'm on fucking acid when I'm at a show, so like I feel everything so deeply as it is. I feel like they're fucking singing to me. So yeah.
totally fair.
Yeah.
I love shows.
Me too. What's your next show? Do you have a next show?
No, I have not. I went to Big G last weekend though.
Yeah.
It's pretty
They
fun.
just announced Nero, and I still haven't been to Sunbar, and I literally live like 2 seconds from Sunbar. So I'm like, maybe I'll go
Dunbar
see.
has really good sound.
That's what I
Relentless
hear.
Beats definitely got a good venue
So I'm
there.
thinking if I can find people to go with, because like I explained earlier, I can't do things alone because I'm a fucking child. Then I'll probably go to Nero. Nero. Yeah.
Isn't that like more like dubstepy kind of thing?
Yeah, I think they're like drum and bass.
Okay.
They have some dubsteppy vibes, but they're so
Like
fucking
hard
good.
style?
No, not hardstyle. You don't know? Have you ever listened to any of their stuff? You should look
No.
up some of theirs. The Between Two Worlds album is really good. Probably like any song on there.
It's Nero, right?
Yeah, Nero. I like
Maybe
when
I'll
they're
check
live because Alana, it's actually a trio. It's two dudes and a girl, and she sings. So when they have like a live show, it's really good, really really good.
Wait, I do. I think I know this song Promises. Let me see if I can
Yeah,
find it.
promises.
Oh,
Everybody
yes.
fucking knows promises. Yeah, I think Skrillex
Ooh,
remixed it, and that's like
I
the
think so.
that's what
I
like
think
the
that's what it says.
yeah.
And then this Thrill with a Porter Robinson.
That one's all right. We love Porter though. Isn't that when I met you? Wasn't it at a fucking Porter show?
Really?
I think it was.
Okay, wait. Were you standing like was it back by a gate?
I
And
think
it was at Talking Stick?
yeah. I'm pretty sure that was it.
You were with like a group of people.
Yeah, I don't even know like how I talked to you. I was that drunk. Like I was just I don't know what happened. Like
I do remember that now.
yeah,
I was wondering. I was like, when did I first meet this guy? Like,
yeah.
hmm,
And then I just
what
would
was
see
that
you.
now?
Then I would just see you everywhere. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
You on social media, see you there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Wait, was that Porter?
I'm pretty sure
Wasn't it Cascade?
it could have been Cascade too. It was one of those Filzy characters. I don't.
Because I feel like you showed me that Cascade Connect Facebook group.
Maybe.
It's like Cascade and then Connect is
Yeah.
with a K.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a member of that?
I remember that. Yeah.
That's right. It was
Do you
I
think it
met you
was
at
that?
Cascade.
Okay.
I think so. Because I remember it was a group of people in the back that showed me that group because they were like, oh, you like Cascade? Oh my God, we do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Yep. Damn.
His new song, Where Did You Go?
I
Love
haven't
that
heard it. I didn't
song.
even know he had a new fucking song out. Okay, I'm gonna go listen to it and cry myself to sleep.
And, and then put on Millennium's new album after that.
Oh God, no! You don't want to do all that. That's. I don't have therapy until next Tuesday. Let's not until like Sunday maybe.
No, they don't get the Sunday scaries for sure.
We'll see. Hmm. That's lame. Do you prefer cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs? Okay, I'm a dog person. I want a Great Dane so bad, but they only live like 8 years and they have lots of problems, and I'm just like, nah. I just want a big
I
dog.
mean, yeah, you could get one of those like mastiffs.
I've thought about that too. This is a juicy one. What's the first thing you notice about a guy or a girl?
Not into girls. Not my thing. The first thing I noticed about a guy, his shoe size. No, I'm just joking.
I appreciate the honesty.
No, it's not it. I honestly should do that, but let's see. What's the first thing I noticed
I'm
about
a
them? I'd say
sucker for
probably
some eyes.
I look for like their teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, if they have good teeth, then I know that they take care of themselves.
Yeah, they're at least brushing their fucking teeth. And
That or going to the
fun fact,
dentist.
I stopped talking to a girl one time because her fucking breath stank. I was like, and I didn't have the balls to tell her. I was young though. I was like 17 or something, and like this was like a girl like I wanted to kiss, and finally it came down to it, and I was just like, fuck. Fucking stank breath. God damn it, what's wrong with you? I was like, just brush your teeth. Like, fuck. Like, it's not that hard. It takes like 5 minutes in the morning. Like, come on.
You get an electric toothbrush, it will do it for you.
Yeah, I was so disappointed because she was so cute. And it was like, this one little thing just held her back.
Yes. No,
So,
I definitely have had experiences like even with friends where I'll realize they're breastfeeding and I'm like, well, I'm ready to go home now. Like
Yeah, like such a turnoff. Like,
it's so
God,
disgusting.
disgusting. I always fucking keep. I'm like, that's something I'm like self conscious about because I'm always worried. Like, does my breast like if I ate, like if I'm at work, because like I brush my teeth in the morning, it's not like I carry my toothbrush with me. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, I have to keep gum on me and stuff because yeah,
But
that
you
and
don't
like
need a Tic
deodorant
Tac.
too. Deodorant too. That's like another
Oh
big
yeah,
yeah, another
especially in
fucking big thing.
Arizona.
Yeah, like well,
Do
these
you
little
remember the
things.
joke? What?
These little things that some people just don't fucking do or think about or
Seriously, like they'll just go to the rave and they haven't showered in 3 days or brushed their teeth, and it's like, please go home.
yeah, yeah.
Your mom's calling. She wants you home. You remember the joke like back in the day? It was like, you don't need a Tic Tac, you need the whole dang pack.
Yeah, fuck. Like, it's just gonna start pouring. I'm gonna tell people like, "Hey, you want some Molly?" And it's really a fucking Tic Tac or something.
Just start carrying Tic Tac packs with you. Next time you don't want
Yeah.
to talk to somebody more, they've bad breath, throw them a pack of Tic Tacs and walk away.
Yes. Ooh. How do you think the world will end?
Oh man.
Would you want to be around for it? Like, if there was like some kind of zombie apocalypse or some shit like that, or like some real shitty disaster scenario where like we're just fucking having to scrounge for food and like there's no electricity. I don't even know if I'd want to like live through that. Like, just fucking take me out with a meteor or something.
Um, how do I think the world was gonna end? I honestly have no idea. I don't. I don't know. To me, I don't know if it's going to anytime soon
Well, we got
because
like 4 fucking billion years before the sun eventually does consume us. So it's
it
gonna
does already
happen.
here
It's
some
gonna
days,
happen
right?
at some point. But
Yeah, but okay. So like, have you seen anything lately, like how they predict by 2055 that people will have the ability to live forever?
yeah, I've read that like somebody already like alive now is like possibly gonna like live forever. Like we somebody already born by like 20 whatever. I think I,
That's crazy to me, but I
that is
think it is
crazy.
so cool.
I mean, yeah, I
And
kind of would want to live forever if I could like be young like this.
And that's like the coolest part of it. So like they'll take like graphs of like your body and put it in this robot
Mhm.
and then, whatever. And they say that like because it will be super expensive at first, like
Yeah,
anything when it's a new product because people have to make money first. So they say like it will be like, pretty expensive and then become more affordable and then be available to anybody that wants it after a
right.
while.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna
like
let Bezos get it first, and Elon Musk, and
take me to Mars, Musk.
then yeah,
Um, I don't know. So like I just like have been thinking more about that kind of stuff lately. Like, okay, how do I get to live forever? Because I don't ever want to stop talking to people. Like, I don't ever want to like think that I don't like won't be able to like go have fun. Like,
yeah.
I
It
don't
feels weird
know.
to think of an end.
Exactly. And so it's like, I don't know. So I guess I would rather be a robot
Have you
that
ever
lives
seen the
forever.
sixth? Well, you don't watch movies, but in the sixth day, like they basically they clone themselves, and like when somebody dies, you just download your memory up into that point into your new clone body, and you just keep going.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if something
I
like
think
that.
that's gonna happen in the world for sure.
Yeah. So you wouldn't mind.
Robotics. What?
So you wouldn't mind like living forever, and
Oh, not at all. I think
yeah.
that'd be so
What if
cool.
like your loved ones die? You that doesn't wouldn't bother you or anything?
They're not going to. They're gonna live
Well,
forever
what
with
if
me.
somebody because there's gonna be people who are like naturalists and they're gonna be like we shouldn't be cloning when you're at 100 years you're dead or like you know what I mean? Like I'm sure there's gonna be people who want to die or like I guess if this is the case then you would be able to choose when you want to die.
Yeah, absolutely. And you get to choose if you want to live forever too.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know, like it's not anything like it's gonna be forced upon people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's fascinating. I'm definitely commit my body to science for that. Like,
Okay. Well, as long as I know at least one person who's gonna live forever, I think I'm on board too. Cause yeah.
let's go.
Let's see. We just went over that. Do you believe in fate?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
1000%. Do you?
I don't know, because I feel like fate implies that things are already laid out, and I kind of want to feel like I'm making my own choices and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you are. You make your own choices, but there's certain things in life that are like meant for you, like are meant to happen for you.
You think so?
Because, like, oh yeah, don't you ever have deja vu?
Yeah, but I'm of the mindset that we're in like a fucking simulation or some shit, and like the shit just glitched in front of me or something.
Sorry, I had to restart my computer quick.
Yeah, yeah. Or like dreams. I think when we sleep, sometimes I think dreams are like maybe like some kind of connection to the multiverse where you're getting a glimpse of yourself in another universe. That's why it's just so random and sporadic. Like because there's infinite yous out there.
Yeah, made me think.
So
I
maybe
haven't
deja
had that.
vu is you experiencing something that happened in another universe that's similar. So it feels like it happened, but it didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I think genuinely that like everything in life really does happen for a reason,
Hmm.
and like obviously like we're in control of our own like destiny, but I think that there are certain things in life that like I don't know. Because even if we like, I think about it sometimes. I'm like, okay, if we were like all avatars, which could be,
Uh huh.
like the avatar has the program laid out already.
Yeah.
Obviously, like that's very specific, but like, or if it's like up to like your spirituality or your religion or just whatever you believe, like that you flourish from, like somebody created you, and like not that they like mapped out every single second of your life, but I think there's certain parts of life that are like
Like
definite.
some key
Like,
points, maybe.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
I don't know. I've just had so like, like synchronicity
Yeah.
and like, like just like being like, dude, I have so much of that in my life. And so that's another reason why I believe in fate and like just destiny and that kind of stuff. It's like I have so many stories that could go on for hours of like stories of just like things just being in sync to my life. So yeah, I think it's true. But
Okay. Are you
I
religious
think
at all?
I wouldn't say I'm religious. I'm more spiritual than
Spiritual. I
religious.
just asked that on Facebook the
Yeah.
other day. The difference between spirituality and I guess religious folk, and
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were leaning more towards spiritual, which
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I think like a religion is something that like people let define them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they say like, oh, like God wants this from me. How do you know what God wants from you?
I always wonder
You
that too. How could you ever understand a creator? Like, it would just be
you
so
don't.
beyond. It would be
And
so
why would
beyond
you even
us.
think you're capable of that? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you could study the Bible and yes, you could, go to church and be wiped clean and whatever you want to do there. But like to me, religion is like the church, spiritualness is like whatever connection you have with whoever you believe in, and like I, I find it very difficult sometimes because like I've gone to a non-denominational Christian church a few times
Mm-hmm.
here in Arizona, and I've I've gone my whole life to church though, like overall, and um, but here in Arizona, as an adult, and I've been able to like make my own decisions and things like that. Like I walk into some of these Christian churches, and there's no cross anywhere, but there's this big screen, and it's like,
Yeah.
hey, buy our CD from our worship band.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, we're gonna come out, we're gonna sing these songs, and everybody's gonna get really amped up, and then we're gonna have this great message, and then we're gonna pass on the plate. You're gonna give us your money, and you're gonna get out of here. We love you, Jesus does too. It's like, what? Like,
Yeah.
what is the purpose of that? Where's God even at in this room? Like, you haven't even like welcomed His presence, in a way. Like, if like like in Catholic churches, even Lutheran churches, like more of those like kind of like older religion kind of things, like there's the crucifix, and there's just all these like cool like different things of like different like people in the Bible or whatever, and like that kind of thing I can vibe with. If we're gonna go to church, let's go to church where I
Yeah.
know God's actually gonna be there.
Yeah.
But if you want to take me to a room that's gonna like have these lights and like people singing, and it's like this big, it's like a concert almost in a
Yeah.
way sometimes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's just not for me.
Have you seen the
Like,
stuff going around about that? what's his name, Joel Osteen or whatever the fuck his name is. I think he has like a Lambo or something, or he just bought one. It's like what?
Literally, some of these like churches are ridiculous. Like the technology that's inside of them. It's like I get that you're trying to be like new age and appeal to people, and a lot of people are very even somewhat defensive or like offended by like past religions because it has been very strict and like there's the things with Catholic priests and
Mm-hmm.
XYZ, but like I don't know, churches are not out here to be making money.
Not
And
anymore. I feel like religion's dying, honestly, which might be a good thing. I don't know. Like I don't want to
I
keep
think
somebody
it
from
is.
believing, but like I don't know. There's some flaws with it for sure. I'm not a religious person at all, so
Yeah, I think however one person connects to the spirit, whatever spirit they believe in, or maybe they don't believe in anything at all, they don't connect to anything, like, whatever. But like, I think that that's not to be ever like looked at by somebody else or compared to somebody else. And I think that's what draws so many people away from just having like that feeling, like knowing, like, okay, like there is something bigger than me. Something brought me here. It's not just my parents, because who brought them here? And it always
yeah,
goes, right?
yeah,
And like, so I think when people feel like, okay, well, if you're going to be part of this religion, you're going to believe in God, then you need to obey all these things. No, like, no, no way. Like, to me, God's bigger than that. Like,
yeah.
God's like, to me, like, God's not like, oh, yeah, like, hey, I'm going to need you to walk this way and talk this way and do what I say. No,
Preach.
like, we wouldn't be here on earth if that's why he would have us somewhere else doing something else, like, it
Yeah,
just wouldn't be. And it makes me sad to see how many people will just turn their back on it because it's like they feel like they're going to be scrutinized. And like the stories you hear, even of just like tight knit, like Catholic, like families, and their parents become so wrapped up in this like Catholicism, and they treat their like children like kind of trash in a way. Like that's sad. Like I
yeah,
would never do that to my kids one day. Like once if I ever have kids, no way.
yeah. Same.
Like, no way. Like I'll teach them like, yeah, there's something there and you should go explore that. But
On
I'm
your
not
own
gonna
terms.
I'm not gonna be, you're going to church every Sunday and you're going to these holy days and you gotta be here and you gotta do this. No, 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 no. Like
Yeah,
I am not God. Like, I don't know. Like go where the spirit tells you to go. But just make sure you
exactly.
don't go to the wrong place, okay?
Well said. Yes, yes. I don't think you could have said it any better, honestly. I just,
One's
um,
choice.
yeah.
But anyways, that's just my 2 cents on that. I know that wasn't a question, but
No, it's good. We let this go wherever it goes. It doesn't have to.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm trying to go to NASCAR. Have you ever been to NASCAR or like a race?
No. What makes you want to go there?
These ladies at work, they like to hear my rave stories. Like when I go to a show, they think I'm like a wild animal, which I am sometimes, and they like to hear these stories. So, but they're like older. Like one lady's like, she's not old, but she's like 38, but she still goes out. Like she goes to Suns games and stuff. Well, she was telling me like, you know where you should go where it gets lit. She was like, go to a NASCAR thing. I was like, why you go to NASCAR? Because she's like this Hispanic lady, And I'm like, you would go to like NASCAR? She's like, yeah, it gets crazy. And like they have better rules where like you know how when you go like to a baseball game and you go buy a beer, they have like a one limit or like you can get like two. Well, over there it's like you do whatever the fuck you want. And she's like, it's just like a big party for like 4 hours, and there's camping and stuff sometimes, certain weekends, I guess. So now I'm considering going to fucking NASCAR, but I've never been. I literally
Isn't
made a post about it today, and I got like a bunch of people interested, so we might be going to NASCAR. I don't know.
who knows? I might be going to see Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
kidding.
fucking know anybody else. Like, who else is there? I don't.
Uh, isn't there like a racetrack that's out by Rawhide?
It's not by Rawhide, but it's way on the west. They might have one, but the one I think the one that they all go to is way on the west side, southwest area.
Oh, okay.
It's way out there. Like you'd really have to go there to find it. Like you don't just run into it. But
Yeah, because there's been a couple of times that I've gone to Rawhide and I've seen like people like over by that area and like there's like campers and all this
hmm
kind of shit. Like people are really into it. But I don't know if it's like I don't think it's like necessarily like well known people that are racing as much as like maybe just like
yeah,
more local kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like a huge event or anything, but
See, I'm trying to go to one of the big ones. I want the experience.
yeah. Where is it
I
at?
want the Ricky Bobby experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I
It's
guess
one of
I
them, I
guess I
suppose.
guess they start because I was like, I don't even know when a race starts, and someone commented and it was like November. So I was like, yeah, that's when it's like not hot, and let's fucking go. So
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
in Phoenix.
Yeah, they have them. They come out here all the time. I guess apparently. I didn't know.
Oh,
I don't follow NASCAR, so like I don't know this shit. But yeah, I guess we host races, like certain races,
well,
kind
there's
of
that.
kind of like playoff games. Like they just you know everywhere. I guess
Yeah.
I guess because we have the one of the raceways that we we host them. I don't fucking know. I just know I'm fucking going.
Do you remember the guy that was on The Bachelor, the one that lives in Scottsdale?
The Bachelor. I've never watched such a show. I am a bachelor myself, so I live the life. Okay.
Well, I don't know what season it was, but his name is Ari, and he lives in
Ari.
Scottsdale, and he is a race car driver. Him and his dad actually, and I think they're like, I want to. They have to be some other like from some other country or something. They
Uh
definitely
huh.
have like a like European look to them.
Uh huh.
But yeah, they live in Scottsdale, and let's see. I'm looking him up right now. It says that he has been, let's see, he's best known for competing in the Indy Lights series, where he finished second, third, and
Yeah,
fourth in
the
that
Indy
championship.
500 is like a popular. Isn't that like their Super Bowl or something? I think.
Oh yeah, the Indy 500 is like one of the
Yeah, I don't think we have that here,
biggest.
but I think we have like the smaller, like the qualifying races. I think we have
Yeah,
something like that.
I bet he does stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she was explaining that to me where like you have to find like a driver that you like, which goes according to like sponsors. And she told me Michael Jordan just sponsored a car and Pitbull just sponsored a car. I was like, what the fuck? I guess there's
Yeah,
a lot of
Carvana
money in it,
sponsored a
so
car too. Jimmy Johnson.
yeah. So I gotta do my research, and I don't know. I guess we're fucking going to NASCAR, and I'll hopefully have a driver by the fucking time get there.
Just show up with the Ricky Bobby Wonder Bread suit on.
Yes, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get the costume. Yeah, hopefully I don't get too drunk and then just run around in my underwear or something. I don't fucking.
Come on, you're better than that.
We'll see. I heard some craziness goes down at the camp, so
Well, I
just
mean, if it's unlimited drinking, you
yeah,
never,
just give me
never.
some tequila. Some tequila will get me to do a lot of things. So yeah,
Tequila is a winner for that for sure.
yes, yes, yes. Okay. How much time do you have?
I don't know, maybe a little bit longer. I've taken an exam tonight for
Okay,
school. I'm
we'll
in
wait.
taking
We'll make
some.
this the last question then.
Okay,
If you were the opposite gender for one day, what would you do?
you can go first if you're ready.
Um, I don't know. Oof. I mean, I feel like it's easy. I would just really would just go do anything. I would just want to see, because I mean, you hear how girls are like treated and stuff. They get catcalled, and like I would just want to just literally experience, like just go out everywhere. I'd want to go to a bar. I'd want to go to like fucking a store and just see like how people like pay attention to how they're like looking at me and like literally
Yeah,
just the experience.
wouldn't it be funny if like you dressed up like a girl,
Hmm.
I dressed up like a guy, and then if we like put like a GoPro on us or something, and
Yeah,
then just like go in town for the day and like see if it's like believable. You know, you could wear like a wig and like a mask and stuff,
I'd have to
like
fucking
white.
shave and woof.
No, you could, like remember white chicks where they just like put those masks and stuff on their face?
Yeah. You
It
don't
just
want to
looks like
see me
like
without a beard. It is hideous. It's disgusting. It is. One year I was Pee Wee Herman for Halloween, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna shave it off. No, never, ever again. So fucking bad. God, I was not made for having a baby face.
sure. I really don't know what I would want to do if I were a guy. Um, okay.
I'm ready. I feel like you're gonna say something dirty.
I mean, okay, so like, you know when like you're, well, of course you know, but like this is the only time I can ever do this. So like I like get excited, but like I just personally think it would be so great to not have to sit down every time I need to use the restroom.
Okay,
Like
it's simple, but I get it. Yeah.
yeah, because it's kind of gross in a way. Like there's so much
Yeah.
bacteria. And so like I don't know, like when I'm in the shower, if I ever like have to like use the restroom in there, I'm like, oh, this is what it would be like if it was a guy. I could just like go
Yeah, it's pretty
wherever.
easy. I mean, point and shoot.
Exactly. Like girls like have to like, squat down really far, otherwise you're gonna get piss everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a whole thing. And so if I was a guy and like an actual guy for a date, if I could like go into a man's body, I would be really excited to just pee in like peace and just not have to like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
It'd be
heard it
really
here
cool.
first, folks. She just wants to pee as a man. I'm gonna
I
clip
just
this
want to
and
take my
highlight
thing
it. This is gonna be a highlight reel that I show.
out. I'm like a dog just barking everywhere.
I get it. No. Yeah. I guess it would be the same for me. I'd have to sit down and piss, so it would be a little weird. I guess.
It would be super like it's not fun, I promise you. Like
Okay. Duly noted.
especially like when you go like in public and you have to like use the porta potty.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's like
Oh
dirty
man,
every
it's so fucking disgusting. Yeah. Oof.
I mean, I don't sit on the toilet seat. I always squat,
Yeah,
but
I
like
would. That's how I imagined y'all were doing it, anyways. Cause like it's a fucking mess in there every time you go in those things. No, thank you. Even I don't
yeah.
want to fucking go in them.
Dude, I will say at did you go to the Tiesto show?
No, I haven't been to a
Okay.
show in like since before COVID.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
You really should go to Nero then.
Yep.
So I went to Tiesto and my friends wanted to get VIP, which honestly was really cool. I gave it to Relentless Beats. They like made it really nice, but like me personally, I'm a GA kind of girl. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But so the bathrooms though in VIP, they were like these trailers, and it was
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
individual stalls and all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is like like a porta potty like done right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Otherwise,
Air
I'm like,
conditioned and everything. Cause my buddy would always
literally.
win, but he doesn't listen to EDM, so he'd be like, "You want the tickets?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So I went to like Phoenix Lights a few times, VIP, and they always had those fucking trailers, and I was just like, "God damn, this is nice."
Yes, that at
It's
the
almost
time,
worth the ticket alone. Like,
literally,
yeah.
and especially if it's like hot outside, because then you can go in the air conditioning.
Hmm.
That's definitely clutch, and there's running water.
Yes.
So, have you ever been to Electric Forest?
No, but I really want to go to Electric Forest. I've been
Dude, like
heavily
my
rotating with just Crossed in San Diego and Ultra Miami. Those have been like my two regulars that I do.
yeah, Crossed is so good.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you going?
Not this time. It wasn't techno enough for me. So probably
Yeah,
spring. Yeah.
they released that lineup I think recently, didn't they?
This one's the fall one in September.
Now they
So
released. Oh yeah, but there's one in August too.
yeah, after this fall one, there will be another one in March. Next March, that'll be the spring one. There's always two a year. In March and
Okay,
then September is the fall.
for
So
sure.
yeah.
I wanted to go because I wanted to see Lane 8 and Latrell,
Hmm.
but then when I saw that Lane 8 was going to be with Lay Youth, it's like I have to stay here, and I also need to find a ticket for Lane 8. So
Yeah.
anybody hears this and knows of a ticket for Lane 8, please contact me.
I might be able to help you out. I think I know somebody. So
Really?
yeah, I think my roommate has a couple. I'll ask him.
That would be
Yeah,
incredible.
I'll double check and
Yeah. Are you going to that show?
um, I'm
I think it's like
undecided.
the 17th of August or something.
I s- I don't know. Probably. I don't
You
have a
should go.
ticket, but I wouldn't. If I'm last minute, I don't mind just like buying one on StubHub or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you like Lay Youth?
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
love
just,
Lay Youth.
but I wouldn't be there for Lay Youth. I would just really just want to see Lane 8. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got to think about it.
There's a song by Lane 8 called The Rope.
Mhm.
You know that one?
Mhm.
One of my favorite songs. And see, I'm telling you all these favorite songs.
Yeah.
But Lay Youth remixes that song, and it is incredible.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so good. And then just a lot of other ladies songs.
Well,
I'm just like,
he's gonna have
where
to
did
play it
this?
then for sure.
Oh, dude, I hope they come out together and play that song so badly.
You gonna start crying.
I I would have a moment. I don't know if I'd cry, but I would definitely have a
My
moment.
friends cried that this never happened. They were all crying. I'm not much of a crier myself, so I was like, "What's going on?" Like, I get it.
That was just beautiful, but
Yeah,
like,
this is beautiful, but I'm not crying. I felt weird because I wasn't crying.
how do I make myself cry? What
Yeah,
do
I
I
was like,
do?
"Fuck." Yeah. Ah,
Yeah.
all right.
Well, if you go to the show, I'll definitely see you
I'll
there.
let you know. I'll
Hopefully,
probably run into you randomly at the restroom again or something.
probably.
Yes,
I saw that guy Jeremy. Recently, I saw him at Tiesto. I think we were
that
talking
guy's
about that.
everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah.
But we were saying like, oh, I think last time I saw you was the Late 8 concert, which was also last time I think I saw you.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, you have to go.
You're talking me into it. I mean,
So ask your roommate for two tickets,
well, I'm
and
gonna
then
get your ticket first because yours matters first. And like I said, mine's I don't mind buying. I'll get mine's from whoever if I do go. So
yeah,
yeah, I'll
for sure.
I'll double check and
Beautiful.
I will let you know on Instagram since that's your platform of choice.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Facebook is cool, but there's just I don't know. I like just looking at photos. It's just a lot nicer, you know?
Yeah, I don't post memes on Instagram anymore. It's just art stuff, just shit that makes me think. Yeah.
What was that meme you made the other day after the Suns game or something, right?
Oh, with fucking Giannis, fucking what's fucking Booker's girl's name? Kendall, right? He dates Kendall, right?
Yeah.
The Pepsi. You don't remember you
Yes.
don't remember the commercial that she did? Kendall did
No.
a dumbass commercial that was I don't want to say it was controversial, but people were making fun of her because she was like going up to people who were like fighting and rioting and like giving them a Pepsi like that was like signifying peace or some shit. So people were making fun of her. Like it was a meme. It was a popular meme where she was giving Pepsis to like the most ridiculous people. So
It kind of gives me heartburn.
yeah, so I figured that since you know the Suns and Booker, you know, since they lost, that she was gonna go give Giannis a fucking
A
a
Pepsi.
Pepsi to you know switch teams. I'm glad you saw that.
I think it's so funny too, the memes that have come out about like because the fake tweet that Kendall said like if book wins that
That was
she
fake. I
would
thought it was real.
I think it's fake, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know though, I didn't fact check it, but
yeah.
and then when the Bucks won, Giannis was like, "Oh, I'll give you a baby," and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
this is what their baby would look like.
Yep.
So
It's the Kardashian curse. After she said that, that's what made them lose, honestly.
probably, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, if the Suns would have just showed up to play a little bit harder, they probably would have won.
You
But
think that's what it was? They just didn't want it? They weren't hungry enough?
no way.
No?
I mean, they were probably tired though too. You know, like playing a lot of basketball lately. But it's been a hard year for
They were
everybody.
up
But
2 games. They
they're
had
doing
it.
so good, and then all of a sudden they just like, whatever. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it's okay though. Next year,
Next year for sure. Suns in 4, right?
Suns in
Suns in
4.
4.
Dude, I hate how popular that guy got.
Yeah, he was kind of dragging it on and like making it bigger than it should have been. Yeah.
Well, and like not only that, but like with everything that's like happened in the world over the last like year and a half, like and just trying to like, be better people or whatever, I don't know. And then that whole situation's happens at that stadium. And the guy that like initially like threw the first punch, nothing happened to him. But then they say like the guy that was like, did this or whatever, like the first like it was like, oh yeah, the book wanted to find that guy and contact him, and then gave him tickets and gave him a
Yeah.
signed jersey and all that shit. I'm like, I get it. The guy's really excited. He showed a lot of spirit, and like I get that the Suns wanted to like, recognize that. But at the same time, like the other dude just got away with like hitting somebody. You know goddamn well if that would have happened a couple months ago and somebody was hitting somebody in public on camera,
Yeah. You're right.
it would have been so
I
controversial.
didn't even really think about that, yeah. Yeah, you're
And
right.
then all of a sudden, oh yeah, let's just let him get away with it, and then let's reward the other guy for fighting because woohoo, he's great. No, like
You're
that
right.
literally goes against everything that we just worked for.
Yeah.
Like I just thought that was really bad, like publicity. But
Yeah, he was definitely trying to make money. They were even trying to put like a boxing match together between them two.
for
Like
the
a,
two of them,
yeah, they were gonna do like not celebrity boxing, but they were gonna try to make like an event out of them two boxing. I know, ridiculous.
are they gonna sell his figurines on the merch table too, or what?
I had heard some stuff that he was like selling some stuff. Like
He
there was,
was.
yeah, there was some shit
It's
like
on his
that.
Instagram.
Yeah, and I think he was a DJ too, which doesn't help.
He was a
I
DJ
think he was a DJ. Yeah,
for what?
I don't fucking know. Hopefully not EDM music.
For real, giving us all a bad rap with
Yeah,
your bad vibes,
he
bro.
must have been like a rhythm DJ or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I hope, anyways. I hope he's not playing house music. Yeah.
All of a sudden, house music will start having bass dropped.
Oh God. Could you imagine? I don't want to live in that world. Yeah.
I can't handle it.
Yeah.
I cannot. I remember this person I used to date. I asked them to. It was like when I first got to know him. Like, hey, like, do you want to go to this house concert? Like, do you like house music? And he's like, yeah, I love house music. Like, well, let's go, right?
Uh-huh.
So we went to MK at Shady Park, and we're there, and this guy starts doing a 3, 2, 1 countdown, like thinking it was gonna be
What?
like a drop. I shit you not. And I was like, this can't be real. Like I was so embarrassed, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, whatever, right? So I brought him to like a couple other events, and I was like, all right, yeah,
Let's give him
he's
another
never really
chance.
listened to this music, just wants to, he's excited, he wants to go, whatever. And then I remember, and I talked to him about it because I was like, dude, you're disturbing the peace of the people around you. Like, people don't come to these kind of events to like have that kind of energy. Like, please stop. Like,
Yeah.
you're embarrassing me and you're making it uncomfortable for the people around you. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I remember we went to the Origins Festival
Uh-huh.
with Nora and Pure,
Mm-hmm.
and this girl came up to me. She's like, I'm just here to say, she's like, I just love how patient you are with him. Like, um, sorry, it says that my internet was bad. Can you hear me
Oh, you're
okay?
good. I still see you.
Okay, cool. Okay, but yeah, she's like, I just love how like patient you are with him because like you can very clearly tell that like he he needs to like figure it out
Yeah.
kind of thing. And I was just, oh,
I would be, yeah, I'd be a little embarrassed too, but I
I'm
mean,
so sure we're not dating anymore, but I always think it's funny when I think about like that Sons and Four guy would be that person probably like trying
yeah,
to
I feel
do a
like
two
that
two
too.
one countdown.
100%. Yeah, it was cool in the beginning, but after a little while, I was like, just go away.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, you want me to
You know, time's ticking. It's due at 11:59.
yeah, let's end it here. You were lovely to talk to. You have like you
Yes.
just have really good opinions, and I don't know, you have good vibes.
Thank you. You do too.
If you
I
ever want to
appreciate
talk
it.
again, just let me know if you have a topic, whatever, or even just like this, like, or if you want to join one of the other group ones.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
that
I'll
would
definitely
be
let you know.
super
I
lit.
could think of a lot of topics.
Yeah,
I think about a lot of stuff. So
same.
careful what you wish for. I'm
Exactly.
just kidding.
Just let me know. I can fucking talk all day, every day. All right.
Next thing
But
you know, we'll be on Spotify together running a
I
podcast.
mean, shit. I'm up wherever this goes. I don't care. I just want to talk. I don't care who joins me or what. Just yeah. Yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
good luck with your
Well,
exam and have a good night.
yes. Hopefully see you at Lane 8.
Yes, and I'll let you know about that ticket. All right.
Yes. And maybe I'll see you at Nero too, because you may have made me a
All right. All right. All right.
fan.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.